After almost an entire month, the entire January of absence on YouTube, I can now announce that I am back. I was absent during this time for multiple reasons. Of course, I have no excuses, and I could have found time during which I would have been able to make some videos and upload something. Maybe even provide you a little bit of value. But I've been in one of my lowest places ever. It is interesting. I began this self improvement journey quite a while ago. If you would examine my life with a lens, you would be able to see that I began to doing my biggest steps towards improvement around 5 years ago. Around 5 years ago, I was in high school and I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I also wasn't happy with the way how I spent my time, but back then I wasn't aware of what is the best to do for my future. And so coming back to this idea of me not being happy of how I looked, well, back then I was very, very skinny and quite small as well. I wasn't feeling confident in my skin at all. And then I began training. I found a good YouTube channel of a French fitness YouTuber, and I just followed his workout routines and managed to gain a six pack and some muscles. And in that way, I incorporated this habit of working out and of training, of exercising my body in a physical way. And working on the mental side of things has come to me not that long ago. I would say this dates to around 2 years from now. Around the time that I became adult, when I got 18 years old, at that time is where I actually thought about myself, about who I am, and where I want to go. It was my last year of high school, and I really did need to figure out what will be my future. Staying at my parents and not doing anything wasn't an option. And so I chose physiotherapy. So then I went to a university in which I didn't have a lot of luck. But during this time at that previous university in the Netherlands, where I also studied physiotherapy, but the teaching system was very different from the one that I'm in now. And there is where I found out about the entirety of the self improvement concept. And I began working on myself. And from that point till now, I always went to ups and downs in my self improvement career. I did accumulate plenty of knowledge, more than I need in order to drastically change who I am. But my biggest battles and my biggest enemies, which basically are my addictions to multiple things, such as games, media, some united bad habits, such as eating something that is tasty but mostly unhealthy, with consuming some content or playing a game. So I was fighting with this till now. And when I began this channel, I really thought that I was going in the right direction. I was so proud and happy that I was moving in the right direction and that I was finding out all of these things about myself and where and why I want to go, that I just somehow told my subconscious that I can relax, that I am winning at life, and that everything will be alright. That I don't need to try that hard, and that if I do something bad, such as indulging into some of my addictions, nothing bad will happen. This is just life. And I blocked out all of the thoughts that I knew that this thing that I was doing is negative. After some time, when I had some more work for YouTube, it's basically at the start of November when I fell all the way down. The fact that I was doing the YouTube videos and more of my exams started and my motivation went a little bit down. And I just wanted more time to relax than I disposed of. And in December, when I was trying to do the daily series, well, that's where I had way too much work. And it is not that I burnt out, but it's rather that I lost any motivation and courage to face the hard work and the discomfort. All I wanted to do is live in comfort. So, as you know, I failed my daily challenge. I didn't manage to push it to the last day of December. And then came January. So here you can see my habit tracker of January. And I had a lot of red spots. Had a lot of missed habits. And basically, most of these consist of the two habits. Of the media habit and the diet habit. Throughout the holidays of winter, I got dysregulated, disorientated, and I forgot that being healthy and eating only healthy food is what is necessary for me. But because of the fact that I was spending my entire days from the morning when I woke up to the moment that I went to bed on media and consuming unhealthy foods, I was waking up and the first thoughts that were entering my mind were that I won't go running right now. I should study. I should do something great, but I don't feel like it. And what if I would watch a movie and work out next to it? Or what if I would watch a movie and eat lunch right now so I don't have to do that later? And I already knew that these were mistakes, but I didn't care and I just indulged into those. And what was happening was that from the morning, I already had my head hurting and I already had lost all strength to face discomfort. And so, in those cases, I spent the entirety of the rest of the days just working on some steps, doing some training once in a while, and just having always some content playing on my tablets, on my computer, on my phone, all of the time. By doing so, I not only forgot about my main purpose, about physiotherapy, about learning to be able to help others, but also about my own health. And my sleep quality went to the ground, and I was risking all of my grades. I had, during January, my final exams for 6 modules. And at first I was planning to study a lot for each of these and to learn everything perfectly to get 10s for all of these. But that is not what happened. Somehow, I still finished this first semester with an 8.6 out of 10 for my average grade of the semester, and I did pass all of my exams. But this was with a lot of stress because I was procrastinating till the very end, till the morning of the day that I was going to my exam. Fortunately, during the past of this semester, I did manage to go to almost every single lecture and seminar and just learn most of the things there and at least understand them. And so when these final exams came, I was already quite prepared for them. So that is why it was possible for me to still get good enough grades. But I did disappoint myself with such a behavior, and I disrespected my goal and my philosophies around the idea of learning as much as I can so that I would be able to help other people. After all, giving and seeing others happy is what makes me the most happy. But now, the end of the first month is here. It is the 1st February today. And I've had enough of this useless lifestyle of mine. And I'll begin my biggest change of my life so far. I have to say that I've broken so many promises. It's basically what I'm the best at breaking my own promises at this point to myself. But now it is time to follow my promises, to put myself in a very strict environment and follow all of the rules that I set, with the main goal of coming closer to my purpose. As for the future of mine on this platform and my upload schedule, well, I'll be continuing my weekly series, the reviews. I'll be doing those every week, every Sunday, and you can expect sometimes 1 or maximum 2 extra videos per week. These videos can be anything from a vlog or workout video, something motivational, or something else, something of value, something that could teach you something. I really hope that this video helped you to understand my persona and why am I struggling with some things, and why do I choose to do some things over the others. But the end message that I want to leave you with is that every human have flaws, and we all have some failures during our lives. And so look at me. I did so much bad stuff, and I still have a chance right now to breathe, to be alive, to do whatever I want, to think whatever I want, and to create the upcoming second.
At first was too scared of doing this and plan of canceling all of this trip. Now I think that it is a great idea to keep going on it. This trip through ice and snow and the ice cold water were symbolized my change. So, throughout 3 months, I've been a little pussy, and now it's time for me to become a man. To take this sort of a baptism. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Broken mind.
I challenge you to do something hard today, and if you don't have time anymore today, do it tomorrow. I'll see you on the weekly review of this week, which this time will be a special monthly edition since I did not upload any weekly reviews during January. Good luck with your challenge, and please share it in the comments down below.